Have you ever seen a toy fox terrier and thought, that's just a tiny, cute little lapdog who'll nap on your pillow all day? You couldn't be more wrong. That 4-pound frame is hiding the personality of a dog 10 times its size. A whirlwind of intelligence, mischief, and loyalty so intense it will completely change how you live. They're not just small dogs. They're big personalities trapped in tiny bodies. And today, we're counting down the 10 things nobody tells you before you bring one home. But before we get started, be sure to subscribe to our channel and ring the bell to get notified about our latest videos. Number 10. Tiny body, massive attitude. Here's the first thing toy fox terrier owners learn, usually within hours of bringing their dog home. This is not a lapdog who exists to decorate your couch. This is a terrier, a true, unapologetic, dig to China, chase anything that moves terrier, compressed into a package small enough to fit in your handbag. When I say they forget their size, I mean they genuinely seem unaware that they weigh less than a gallon of milk. They will square up to dogs 5 times their size without a flicker of hesitation. They'll patrol your backyard like they're guarding Fort Knox. They'll demand your attention with the confidence of a dog who believes they are the main character in every single room they enter. And honestly, in their mind they are. But that confidence has a flip side, one that catches first-time owners completely off guard. We'll get to that in number 9. Number 9. The bossiness nobody warns you about. Toy fox terriers have opinions, strong ones, about everything. When dinner should be served, where you should be sitting, whether that visitor belongs in their house, and they are not shy about expressing those opinions. This isn't barking for the sake of barking, though they can do that too. This is a breed that was developed to be a thinking dog, a problem solver, and when the solution is obvious to them and not to you, they will absolutely let you know about it. Some owners describe it as living with a tiny, furry supervisor who clocks in every morning and never clocks out. The key is understanding that this bossiness comes from intelligence, not aggression. They're not trying to dominate you. They're trying to manage you. And if you let them, they absolutely will. Number 8 is where their brain really shows off. Number 8. Frighteningly smart, and knows it. The toy fox terrier was bred from the smooth fox terrier mixed with toy breeds like the Chihuahua and Italian Greyhound, but the terrier brain stayed fully intact. We're talking about a dog who will learn your routines so precisely that they'll start heading to the door 3 minutes before you even realize it's walk time. They figure out puzzle toys in seconds. They learn which family members are most likely to sneak them treats, and exploit that information ruthlessly. They memorize the sound of specific drawer openings, specific car engines, specific footsteps. This is problem-solving intelligence, not just obedience intelligence, which means they're constantly thinking, constantly watching, constantly figuring things out. The downside? A smart dog who's bored is a dog who will create their own entertainment. And trust me, their ideas are not your ideas. But wait until you hear about their energy in number 7. Number 7. The energy to size ratio defies physics. If you're picturing a small dog who needs a quick stroll around the block and is satisfied, let me stop you right there. Toy fox terriers have an energy to size ratio that genuinely defies the laws of physics. A 10-minute walk? That's the warm-up. They'll do zoomies around your living room at speeds that make you question whether you accidentally adopted a tiny greyhound. They can launch themselves from the floor to the back of your couch in a single, gravity-defying bound. And the most exhausting part isn't the physical exercise. It's the mental intensity. They don't just want to move. They want to engage. They want you to throw the ball, and then they want you to chase them for the ball, and then they want you to negotiate for the ball. Because everything is a game and you are the other player whether you signed up or not. Speaking of things that will surprise you, number 6 will blow your mind. Number 6. The Velcro dog you never saw coming. Toy fox. Terriers don't just like you. They're obsessed with you. This is a breed that forms a bond so intense, so all-consuming, that the phrase personal space gets deleted from your dictionary entirely. We're talking about a dog who will follow you from the bedroom to the bathroom, from the kitchen to the laundry room, settling at your feet every single time you stop moving. They'll burrow under blankets to be pressed against your leg. They'll climb into your lap while you're working and stare at you like you're the most fascinating thing they've ever seen. For the right person, this is the best thing about the breed. A companion who makes you feel like the center of the universe. For the wrong person, it's suffocating. This is not a dog you can ignore. They won't allow it. And number 5 reveals where that devotion gets put to work. Number 5, the Watchdog in a toy package. Nobody tells you this before you get a toy fox terrier, but you're also getting a top-tier security system. No, they're not going to physically stop an intruder, but they will absolutely alert you to one, and the mailman, and a squirrel, and a leaf that moved in a suspicious manner 3 houses down. This breed has ears like satellite dishes and a natural suspicion of anything out of place. They were originally used as barn ratters and farm watchdogs, and that instinct has not been diluted one bit by their toy classification. When the doorbell rings, you will know. When a car pulls into the driveway, you will know. When a package is delivered, your entire street will know. The challenge is teaching them the difference between a genuine alert and everyday life. Because left unchecked, the alert never stops. But here's where it gets really interesting in number 4. Number 4, socialization is not optional. Toy fox terriers can be reserved with strangers. Not aggressive, just watchful, like a tiny bouncer assessing whether you're on the list. Without early and consistent socialization, that natural wariness can tip into fear-based reactivity that's tough to unwind. This means puppy classes, exposure to new people, new dogs, new environments. All of it, starting the day your vet clears them. The good news? When properly socialized, they're charming, curious, and surprisingly adaptable. A well-socialized toy fox terrier will happily accompany you to a cafe patio, charm your friends at a dinner party, and hold their own at the dog park without starting drama. The bad news? A poorly socialized one will bark at every stranger who makes eye contact and make your life infinitely more complicated. The investment pays off exponentially. Number 3 is where things get personal. Number 3, the training paradox. Here's the paradox of training a toy fox terrier. They are incredibly smart. They learn commands faster than most breeds. They can master complex tricks, agility courses, even competitive obedience. But, and this is a big but, they bore easily. Repetition is their enemy. Do the same drill 3 times in a row and you'll watch their eyes glaze over as they decide you're no longer interesting. The solution? Keep training sessions short, unpredictable, and game-like. Make them think it was their idea. Use positive reinforcement exclusively. This breed has a long memory for unfair treatment and will absolutely hold a grudge. And never, ever underestimate them. The moment you think a toy fox terrier can't figure something out is the moment they prove you wrong. Their stubbornness isn't defiance, it's a negotiation. And number 2 is the negotiation you'll have every single day. Number 2, they will outlast you. A toy fox terrier's lifespan regularly reaches 15 to 18 years. Read that again. This is not a decade-long commitment. This is potentially 2 decades of zoomies, watchdog duty, lap invasions, and that intense, unwavering stare that asks, "What are we doing next?" For the right person, this is wonderful. A companion who walks beside you through multiple chapters of your life. For someone who didn't plan for it, it's overwhelming. Think about where you'll be in 18 years. Think about the life changes, the moves, the family dynamics. A toy fox terrier will be there for all of it, demanding walks in the rain, stealing your spot on the couch, making you laugh when you need it most. They're not a phase. They're a lifestyle. And if you're ready for that, number 1 is the truth that makes it all worth it. Number 1, the love you can't explain. Here's the thing toy fox terrier owners all eventually say, usually while their tiny tyrant is curled up under a blanket pressed against their side. You can't explain this bond to someone who hasn't lived it. How a 4-pound dog can make a house feel full. How that ridiculous confidence and bottomless devotion somehow makes you a more patient, more present human. They'll make you laugh when you're having the worst day. They'll demand things from you that you didn't know you needed to give. People will see you carrying a tiny dog in a sweater and make assumptions. Let them. They don't know what it feels like to be loved by a creature who believes, with every fiber of their tiny being, that you are the greatest thing that has ever existed. A toy fox terrier isn't just a pet. They're proof that the biggest hearts come in the smallest packages. So that's the toy fox terrier. Tiny, bossy, brilliant, exhausting, and somehow capable of filling every corner of your life with more personality than you thought possible. If you share your home with one of these little legends, you already know. You don't own a toy fox terrier, you're just lucky enough to live with one. Did I miss any classic toy fox terrier quirks? Drop them in the comments. I love hearing your stories. If this video made you smile, give it a like and share it with someone who needs to know what they're getting into. And don't forget to subscribe and hit the bell for more. Thanks for watching, and we'll see you in the next video.